Hey guys, welcome back to Quick and Dirty. Today, I'm gonna do some more ads that we pulled off the internet just in real time. So these are ads that are actually hitting my browser or whatever, and I pulled them off because they each show different elements and they have some issues with them that I think are helpful with you so that you can become a better advertiser for your business. All right, guys, welcome back. So we're gonna bring up here right next to me some of the ads that I found today that just stuck, out online while I was browsing, and I just snip them and bring them right in here so we can sort of pull them apart and start decoding the psychology and why they work or might not work in the real world for our businesses, right? So let's take out the first one. This one is for Fry's grocery stores, which we have here in Arizona. And this one though this is an interesting ad because Fry's sells a lot of stuff, as many of you know, but this ad is targeted to pet owners, right? So it says pet savings that will raise the woof. Now, I gotta tell you, I am not a big fan and I don't really recommend that people get cutesy in ads. Fry's probably getting away with it, maybe. But in general, I would say don't get cutesy with your copy. It just comes off, I don't know. You can do better. Let's put it that way. To me, this is real like fallback stuff, like when all the other ideas get denied by the client or some executive at Fry's, you throw them this crap and get cutesy and somebody, yeah, okay, let's try it. So I don't really love that play on words type stuff. But either way, it's targeted to pet owners. The reason I saw the ad, of course, is that we do a ton of work with veterinary clinics. So I'm always browsing vet offices and the associated things. So Fry's has got me in an interest group, and they're advertising that interest group, which is animal lovers. And that's why I saw the ad. So it is a retargeting ad, clearly, and they sell pet supplies. So it is clear kind of what they're doing. And then the call to action over here is just shop now, which is great. It's a banner, format, that sort of long horizontal format that we would have like as a page. I think I pulled this one off of CNN's website. Image is a little small. These are tough to work with because the aspect ratio is challenging, but the coloring is great, really punchy colors. It stood out on the webpage. It grabbed my eye. Fry's logo is pretty recognizable over there. And, my only criticism though is just, getting cutesy in ad copy is, I'm never a big fan of that stuff, but not bad. And then it reads left to right, and it's nice that the call to action is on the right-hand side. So you sort of eye scans across the ad, and then it's click to take action right here with the shop now button. So not terrible, but the biggest takeaways here are, fairly clear messaging, good use of color and logo in this aspect ratio, and moving the eye along to the call to action right here, shop now. Let's look at the next one. Now this one I pulled off. This is from LendingTree. This is their refinance calculator. I got to tell you, if there's ever a chance in your business that you can give people what I would call cool tools or ways that they can learn actively and in an interactive way, you should absolutely do it. And that's what LendingTree is doing here with this calculator. So you can, type in whatever the amount of the loan is, the length of the loan, and what your credit rating might be, and calculate some sort of guesstimated payment, right? So it's immediately engaging into the brand that this brand has got useful tools, and they kind of give a little bit of a, possible low rates that they're running right now. They've got a date on here. I think everybody's pretty sensitive to the fact that, these rates change. So this has got some built-in urgency and, kind of let's check it now. There's that kind of vibe to it. But the big takeaway with this is if you can do a cool tool for your business, it's a calculator or something that people would need to be more informed and more educated, and you can become that resource or that place to find those tools, then that's a good thing. And then if you can advertise about those tools, even better. And then just, last thoughts on this, nice use of white space, the money and the call to action all done in blue. So that just feels like a segment down here below. And they don't need a lot of, flim flam headline stuff. It's LendingTree. Their name already has a built-in message about what they do. And then this is their refinance calculator. So it's just bam, this is the tool. So super simple, and I like that. And let's look at the last one here. This is from me shopping some mugs that we were gonna do for some logo work. So I got retargeted on this from Vistaprint. And the good thing about this ad and what caught my eye is I like the emotion here. She's happy with her custom personalized mug. And it's shown right there in the image. So it's happy person with the product. Always a good thing to show your product in action with people enjoying the use of the product, which is exactly what's going on here in this ad. And then, you know, this copy is here. It's a little hard to see. It's like tiny, but remember the moments that made you smile. You know, it's kind of like an emotional messaging type thing. But the big stuff that's going on right here is the important thing, which is personalized photo mugs, right? That's what that was all about. And then get down back into shopping. So this is, again, a retargeting ad. It's re-engaging me to solve that mug problem that I have, which, by the way, I haven't made a purchase decision. So these guys are doing a great job of maybe turning me into a customer here. But they had high minimums, so I didn't need a whole box of them. I just needed a few. So that was kind of my thing with them. But either way, good takeaway here is the emotional, you know, person engaging with the product in a positive way, call to action, a little bit of emotional messaging, and then this very clear 3-word copy. Nothing wrong with that. And again, good use of white space and just showcasing the photo. So these are good. All things you can do in your advertising. And by the way, I'm showing you guys a lot of big brand ads, but what's so amazing about display ads is even small businesses like you, like me, and many others can take advantage of display ads. And the thing that's cool about it is they're oftentimes a lot cheaper than PPC and other advertising that we might do, because there's a little bit of a barrier to entry to get this design work done, but you're only bidding against so many companies to get space on a page, because there's just not a lot of participants in that space. So it's a really good use of advertising. You can do so much with it visually and with, you know, looking at imagery and the copy and the calls to action. And there's really just no limit on how well you can do with this type of advertising. If you guys enjoyed this reaction video to these ads, go ahead and smash that like button, and I'm gonna do more of these. This is kind of a fun way to do it in an interactive way. So we'll see you on the next video on Quick and Dirty.